All right, hey guys, what is up? It is Bibzuda back here once again on the Outlast trials. In this video, we are going to be continuing the Jaeger onboarding event, part 2 here on the psychosurgery difficulty. We are on the second trial of this event, which is Spread the Disease, of course, one of the two brand new MKs that came to the game with the Season 3 release. And this one is pretty enjoyable. It's on the downtown map, which I'm a big fan of. And yeah, the Jaeger can definitely make it a little bit sticky, but it can be very beneficial, in my experience, at least from doing it last week, to sort of go back and forth between the locations to complete it, pieces at a time instead of trying to stay in one location the entire time. I'm going with a nice little switch up to the standard and bringing along the jammer this time with noise reduction, evasive maneuver, and incognito. I think this is a pretty solid combo. Evasive maneuver obviously will save me if I ever get grabbed by the Jaeger. And then the jammer can be really good on this trial, I would think, because it can activate the lever gates from afar and more quickly than you can pull the lever and open them up with. Of course, the event is centered around the Jaeger, who will be constantly in the trials, although in this one in particular, she can leave for a decent amount of time. If you go through one of the lever gates and then let it close before she gets through, she'll have to despawn through a gate and then come back out inside or outside, depending where you locked her out. So it can be helpful to get rid of her there. Increased threat 2 on the levelers, limited item psychosurgery are the remaining variators. Let's jump into this trial and see how it goes with the jammer. Like I said in the first video for this, I am going to be doing some different loadouts for this, especially with the rig. I'm going to switch it up a bit off of using like only stun, because I've been using stun a ton in my escalation run, and I'd like to take some other rigs out for a spin. I was just curious to see how long that was going to put it on cooldown, so 150 seconds-ish for the cooldown. Let's see what we got. Bank Vault, Electric Room, and Speakeasy. So Speakeasy is extremely easy. Funnily enough, it's one of the easiest rooms you can get because of the way that the garage works in there. So we'll be taking advantage of that for sure. Obviously, you have to do this at the start to get the trial started up. This little tutorial, we can grab our second poster, and then we wait for this to finish up. Of course, these capture point objectives are a little bit divisive. I think most people have come to enjoy them now. I'm personally a pretty big fan of them. They're definitely decent. Of course, this trial's actual premise and objective are completely horrific, and we'll not linger too long in that room while our friend gets revealed. And now we have a couple more friends coming out, those being, of course, Henrietta, probably, and Franco. The only issue with the jammer is going to be like towards the end of the trial, dealing with Franco. So Speakeasy, Bank Vault, and Electric Room. Those are all in the sewers, if I remember right. Unfortunately, this is blocked, so we have to like go around in this annoying way to get to the actual sewer entrance, but this is my favorite way to get to the sewers. Oh shoot, she came out of there? Okay. I thought she came out up above, but I guess I was wrong with my hearing. Franco's shooting at ghosts up there, but yeah, we can get to the sewers through this little crawl space, and the bank vault is up here. Yeah, here's the lever. So we can just pull this, and the fact that this place is sort of flooded, or like there's water, it is a sewer, will make it so that Henrietta might have a little bit of a harder time navigating if we stay in the water. Let's get this started. Of course, we also have the option of the garage here, but there's not really any other way to lose her. Wow. A lot of cans. We can pick up our third poster at least. That should be the X-Pop for the area. And then Henrietta will come out later. Yeah, there are a lot of cans in this room, so that makes it a little bit difficult to see. The slightest noise will get you heard. No. That is not what I wanted to do or have happen or take place or anything. But see, now like we could just dip on this. We got it through the first phase, but honestly, I don't hate just looping around in the circle here, although I don't know how likely... Wow. I don't know how likely that guy is to come out here. Maybe we'll take our 60% and leave. Let's see, so this is fairly quick if it doesn't glitch, and you can do it from range, so that lets us out, and then, although she probably will make it out in time before it, yeah, closes, we are still, oh my goodness. We are still a little bit more easily now, of course, able to avoid Henrietta. Very unfortunate that we lost some sanity. Shouldn't have, I guess, opened that thing. To be honest, that just ended up losing me sanity and gaining me nothing. I mean, I don't know what I really expected I was going to get from one of those blue things. It's at best going to be a large battery, generally. But yeah, down here will be the speakeasy, and the electric room is also down here somewhere, I think. The Irish old subway. You see, the problem with this map and with Kidnap the Mistress, which actually I don't think is in the second half here, is that it's not an escalation, so I'm really not all that familiar with this layout yet. Like I kind of can remember the sewer layout a little bit. Like I know generally where stuff is, like the Irish pub and the speakeasy are going to be, you know, in the same place, so you can follow those signs. But otherwise, it can be pretty tough to remember. Like, where's the electric room? I don't know. Actually, I think that's over by that motel sign. Unfortunately, this door isn't blocked. If this door was blocked or padlocked, that would mean that Henrietta couldn't even get us under here, and this would be completely free. But even still, she has to go all the way around this garage, or all the way around the room to get us when we're under the garage here. Of course, the same does not apply to our friend here, who can do as he pleases with the garage door. There it is over there. Nice. I think we just transitioned back over to the other side pretty simply. Okay, she's now finally coming out. She took a while to come out, honestly. And we do have our jammer back already here in 5 seconds. So there is potential reason to just dip. Obviously, you gotta go a little bit early, or she could pull your ass out from under the door. There's one of our switches. You go back in and hit that. And the other one's right there. Okay, I think that works out pretty good for us. I don't know what the Wolverine guy's gonna do though. Get ready to head back underneath. Hopefully he's not. We are running a bit low on battery. How far away can we actually hit this door? Oh, we can hit it from under the garage. That is pretty nice. No, no, no! What is that? Yeah, we have evasive maneuver for this reason. Maybe I should be aiming at the numbers at the top. Yeah, that's... It looked like it reset on me still. I don't know, that seems really strange behavior. What I was trying to say is I think Franco must have finally stepped on that mine that I rewired at the start of the trial. I was hoping to maybe be able to utilize that at the end, but he seems to have taken it upon himself to get rid of it. Is this the electrical room? Yes. Okay, let's go in here. Yeah, the battery situation is not ideal. I'm too used to having stun, just like replenishing my battery whenever I throw it and all that. We can start this one up. Let's get rid of that. So far, not too bad. Obviously, I lost sanity, which is pretty bad for your grade. But that was, of course, just blatantly my mistake. Okay, we've got a guy out now. Try not to use too much battery. Yeah, this is basically what I was talking about for this event, you know, like you can get in here and get like a solid, you know, one stage of these done and the levers hit to start the next stage before she even comes out. Oh, that light came on at the worst possible time. Oh my god, I'm just gonna get killed by Henrietta. Like, the suplex is crazy. Thankfully, she has like a moment of leeway after you get manhandled by someone else. Alright, so that's definitely not good for our grade. I don't think we have time for that. Well, I guess we could actually use our jammer on that. And it should give us back a rig recharger. Just don't have the jammer available yet. Damn, she is fast. And I did play a bit more escalation to get my evasive maneuver back. And had some Jaeger involvement there, so that has again... That's fried. Maybe we have evasive maneuver. I don't actually even know who killed me there. It was so dark and I don't even know what happened. Well, yeah, this is tough. I mean, I'm not really following my own rules of leaving and coming back, but yeah, I don't know. I probably should have just done that more. I was trying to greed it a little bit. But still, the jammer definitely useful. The psychosurgery extended cooldown is just so brutal in general for any rig usage. But yeah, I guess we got that weekly task done, which is kind of funny. Unlocking 15 padlock doors with the jammer is going to take some time. Probably need to make a custom trial for that. Anyways, we'll go back in. I'll skip the tutorial part, and I'll see you guys when we get started with the trial. Okay, we've finished the little tutorial segment. Still got 2 posters as well from that, which seems like, I guess, maybe a little consistent. Who knows? But oh, it's we've got everything the same except Bank Vault has been swapped for Snack Bar, so that's where we can probably head right away since it's quite close by. So Speakeasy, Electric Room, and Snack Bar, as long as this door is available, which it is. In the Snack Bar, honestly, I was able to fairly reasonably just chill in because of that room over there, the one with the tires and shelves and stuff in it. It was pretty easy to just chill inside of and loop around, although the glass here is gonna certainly hinder that. We can get our last poster that we need, and that will be the Wolverine guy who comes out here. Alright. I've only recently honestly realized that they do, some of them, these guys do have just machetes like the other normal grunts, so Wolverine is kind of not a fitting name all the time. Alright, was it upstairs? I don't know. I think we're gonna leave. I think leaving is a good choice there, given the situation. And now we can head down into the sewers to get to one of the others. Yeah, just was being a bit too greedy last time, I think. And this time, if we're a bit more measured, we'll be in better shape. So the other lever should be near to the door that we entered in from originally. So the upstairs door. We can at least get ourselves a battery this time. We definitely struggled in that department towards the end of the last attempt. And let's get this one started up. Try and open this door as well to make sure we're fully accessible. This guy, last time he came out and like I didn't even hear. Yeah, where does that guy come from? He just kind of is here. I didn't hear any alarm door go off. So strange, but maybe we can close this and he won't be able to get in. Oh. Okay. Oh, this is lit up over here somehow. It's on the other side of this. Alright, I think now is a good time to just hit the lever here. Yeah, I'm fine with just leaving. If I had a brick, maybe I would have tried to stay, but alas, I do not have a brick. Oh, I hear Franco. So hard to see. He's like over there somewhere, maybe on the motel balcony or something. Should be okay to like sneak this way. Can you? I actually don't think you can get up to the snack bar from that side. Oh, so this is it. Although I don't really want to go in that way. Is there a? Can you go up through the Irish pub to get to the upstairs balcony? Oh, the Irish pub side door is not here. Is the blind guy here? Someone's here. Holy shit! Now you're gonna need a brick as well, it seems. Since when and since what are you doing in there, bro? I hope this guy doesn't continue his pursuit. I don't know. I just kind of assumed he would not. There we go. We can get this next part started up here. I guess if we hid right here. Ooh, don't come over here. No, I just jumped in place, man. Oh my god, that's so bad. Oh yeah, just jump on my head. I love that you can do that. That's so fantastic. Oh, I guess so dumb. I literally should have been fine, but I just jumped in place and went nowhere. What a dumb move on my part. Okay, so I think we leave again here. We did get to 60, and we hit one of the levers. And yeah, I mean, this approach definitely kind of neutralizes Henrietta's impact, but that's, you know, I guess that is kind of the whole point. We don't have the bank vault, of course. So she's coming back out. I don't know why I even pick up a lockpick, really, because I'm not exactly trying to open stuff without the jammer, but actually, I mean, having this isn't too bad, because now I can use it on a door and have the rig back. I do need some health, but... Is she down here? Really? That was your best route to get to that spot? Was to go down there instead of up here? Oh, this... Oh, I don't want to be here. This is bad, actually. I'm gonna get shot. I know that's like kind of the realm Franco likes to hang out in. But at least we can, I guess, get back to the snack bar and probably finish it here. Yeah, it's just the main one that needs flipping again. Unless I completely troll. Okay, I know the lights... Oh, they actually didn't come on in here. I think lights are possible to come... It's possible for lights to come on in here. Which would make it slightly worse, but... This should definitely get us to 100%, I think. And then potentially we can even ski-daddle as well. Depending on where our good friend happens to be. We can't quite reach the door from the darkness. We're gonna kind of want to hope that he goes downstairs. What? Where are you running? No, grab it. Okay, I don't know what dude was doing right there. He didn't even come back through the door. But like, he literally sprinted me down damn near. Into the room. That was weird. But we got through. We have the bottle from the snack bar. This is good that we see him. Hopefully he just goes down into the sewer from here. Well, He loves to just kneel down and sniff the floor or some nonsense. But, he is going downstairs, so I think we need to take this opportunity to just do this. I mean, there's plenty of chairs and whatnot in here we can use to avoid Henrietta, and we have... Oh, she's actually slower to get here than I thought. We just run past. We also have evasive, of course. Although when I tried to use evasive on purpose last time, I got damaged. I think that might have been because the guy hit me, though. The Wolverine guy sliced me up. But again, it was quite hard to tell what exactly went down in that case. You know what? Oh, we're still on cooldown. My bad. I was trying to jam the padlock door. Turned out Franco was right there anyway, so it wouldn't have been the wisest decision of my life. So we've got no progress yet on the speakeasy, but that is the easier place. He's right there. I think I'm happy with just running down over here to the sewers. Taking my chances with him, I guess, potentially snapshotting me. And we can go back in here. I did do that on purpose. I didn't want to open it with him right there. Oh, you know, I believe that was him hitting the cans and not me. I forgot. I thought we had one more lever to hit in here, but we're good. Okay. Bunny hop technique, obviously, reigns supreme in every case these days. I could have maybe just tried to use the lever there, but I opted for the jammer. Why are you moonwalking, please? I hate these little fake turns. Okay, we gotta get over to the speakeasy, which will be to the left. What are you doing, you freak? You absolute freak. Obviously, I could brick and run past her. And if that fails, my evasive would save me, so it's kind of, you know, we're kind of chilling on the Henrietta front generally. But can't get complacent now. Alright, let's get in here and get this one started. The other one's at 60%, and I think we hit both levers, so we should be good there. Let's get this one started. Hopefully we get the door that's blocked. Not this time. Unreliable doors never doing its job in the way that I want. But still, we'll get this going here. I wonder how many other ones have a giant that comes out, like the bank vault has a giant. Most of them seem to have these guys as the enemy who patrols. Oh, there's one right there. I definitely am not aware of like all the lever locations like I would be on most of the normal downtown locations. Okay, we wait here for as long as it's safe. This door is closed, so we at least get some sort of warning before the guy charges in here. About to get our next thing. Let's hope this one becomes one of the switches that goes down, huh? Never lucky, bro. Okay, we got this. And then we probably want to wait pretty late. Maybe make a noise here. Not sure if he's hearing that, or he might just come through this door. Okay, good. Timing works out quite nicely. And we are on the final step of this one. We'll go now, so she'll start moving back this way earlier. Because I'd rather have her obviously on her way back this way when we try and go for the thing and leave. Alright, we'll let her go back. Now, obviously, any little crawl space that has it's like the only decent way to get through a spot is going to be very beneficial for dealing with her. Okay, we've got our second bottle, and we want to head straight this way back to the main causeway or something like that. I don't know. And I guess we can just head straight back to the electric room, which is right here. And honestly, is this... I think this doorway actually does count as being in the light. This is actually pretty annoying. Okay. Hopefully she doesn't make it through that door. Oh my god, she barely got denied. That's actually really good, because now she's going to still have to decide to leave and then actually leave. I mean, I just have to run through the... It felt like I had to run through those cans, but... Maybe he didn't actually know I was there. It just seemed like he did. Grab it and get the hell out. Alright, perfect. We've got all the bottles out of their enclosures. Now we just gotta get them back to the town hall. And is this the way we want to go? I mean, I don't really want to use the staircase that Franco is frequenting, so I guess I'll stick with this route. I actually think she got locked inside of the electric room as well, so we'll have a brief window where she's not on our cheeks here. And there she's spawning in once again. Hopefully it's not upstairs. We can take this little sneaky hallway, hopefully. I don't hear him. Oh. He's in the motel. Okay, I don't hear his breathing. I'm running for it. And we can dump this one. Yeah, this is just disgusting, by the way. Just completely horrifyingly gross. Oof. Okay, so now I'm in a bit of a sticky, because I don't know where Franco is. And if I had, you know, obviously if this were a stun situation, I could just run out there and with reckless abandon, but we gotta be a bit more... Okay. Okay, that was probably a bit lucky, but I did try my best to hear him. Gotta be a little bit more considered in your approach most of the time when you are on a different rig. Just one more bottle to drop off. I don't really know how I want to evade her from this spot. I guess maybe just go down and around a little something. And then hopefully this bottle does come in clutch for us at the end here. Obviously we'll be able to hit the button and she will have to leave, or she'll be locked out. Okay, I hear him right there. So we can't go now. He's moving. Franco, please. I think she will actually just leave. I don't think we'll need to lure her out. She seems to be kind like that. Let's see if that's true. Well, I've been wrong before, and I'm wrong again.
Where are
We will actually see a similar case to this in Cleanse the Orphans, where at the end when you're sawing the guy, once you complete that and need to hit the button, she will leave on her own, or at least she did when we were doing an escalation. So interesting that she doesn't do it here. And yeah, we don't really, just a horrific situation up there on the stage. Try not to think about it too much, despite the it's hard not to hear it per se. Yeah, cover those up with the curtain. Obviously hide here, because this happens. Bro, it's still going on in there, huh? I don't really know what I'm doing. Did that do anything? I don't know. Okay, well, he shot at something. I don't know if it was the bricks I was throwing or what. So our only damage was us stupidly jumping in place instead of vaulting the thing. A plus 21 minutes, 1 second, spread the disease. Jaeger onboarding psychosurgery here. You know, definitely not the quickest completion of this one. I'm still pretty inexperienced with the trial. Oh yeah, we ran through those cans as well. So 2 sound traps, 1 damage received, but we still managed the A plus. Yeah, I like that trial. I think it'll honestly maybe be a little bit more fun without Jaeger hounding you constantly. I guess like she's a bit annoying when she's permanently out in trials where you have an objective that you need to stay in one place for in solo. But I think this trial will be pretty fun to play in normal circumstances, and then even still, it's still a good time even with Henrietta. Because you know I think it'll just be a little bit more fun to complete it a slight amount more quickly is my point, where you will be able to more easily just stay in the spot the whole time if you want, whereas it's definitely, as long as you're going for an A plus, I think the optimal approach to bounce between them a bit. But it was fun to utilize the jammer. Oh, sorry, I was about to leave myself. Next up, we have Cook the Informant, the other new MK, so that will be fun to do. So I'll see you guys for that. I do want to go ahead and say thanks to all my channel members. Your names are going to be popping up on the screen here. Special thanks to those in the Reborn Reagent tier and above. So big shout out to Mr. Crypt, Laura 3 of a Kind, and Serkan Ergun. If you'd like to support the channel, check out the join button down below, and I'll see you guys for the next video. Peace out.